Well, hey folks, it's John with you here from the Ozarks Backroads World Headquarters Garage. We've been working on the V-Strom, our new V-Strom 650 we've got in the garage now. So today I've installed a rack for the top case. This is a mono key top case rack for my, my Outback Trekker top case. This is what I carry on the Tiger when I need it, when I go camping or whatever. We'll also be using the Outback Trekker side cases that I carry on the Triumph, the black ones. So we got to put a rack on for those. I've already installed my rack mount here, my top plate, and there's also a mount for the top plate that I've installed. The top plate is they're both Givi. The top plate is the Givi M9, that's one of their newer ones. It's just kind of a flat black plate, and it's got places you can hook onto with your tie straps. If you just want to tie something down onto it, you can do that as well. And then the mounting adapter that you need is the SR3112 from Givi. And that's what you see here. There's just a couple of plates and some spacers that go in between them. They mount down through the original rack that's on the back of the Suzuki. It's also got some nice bars here that support the back of the original rack to stiffen this up. So it's pretty strong. I had the install video for all of this shot, and I lost my my SD card quit me, and I didn't get it downloaded, and I lost all that video. We'll take some pictures and look at this real close, but it's pretty simple install. It took me about maybe 15 or 20 minutes. It wasn't a big deal. So I'm going to go ahead now and see if I can mount up the racks for the Givi Outback Trekker side cases that I've got. And then we'll have all of our luggage ready to go on the new 2019 Suzuki V-Strom 650. We're on the left side of the bike, and this is where our rack's going to mount. And basically there are 2 bolt holes here that we're going to use on the back side of this passenger foot peg mount here, and then we've got 2 bolts here and here we're going to take out, put some spacers in here, and then this will mount over that like that. And then there's a crossbar that runs between the two from side to side right here under the fender here. To start with, we've just got to remove these 4 bolts, and then they gave us new bolts and some spacers, some standoffs to put in there. So we'll get those out. We got our parts all gathered up here. So basically we just have a long bolt and then a standoff that holds the rack at the appropriate distance out that we screw in. So we'll start. So we'll get our standoff on the back side there in the hole. And just enough thread for it to not fall back out. Then I'm going to do the same thing on the back side here. Just get it started. And then the top, same procedure. Run those up just a little bit, kind of snug them. This is going to be a pretty simple installation right here, not a whole lot to this. We got all of them kind of run up, just kind of snug, and I was proud to see that I got my my side case carrier here pre-skint. It was already skint, so they saved me from having to skin them up myself. Pretty excited about that. We got these 4 in, and then we got 2 that go right behind here on this arm into the back side of this passenger foot peg mount. There are a couple of nuts welded on there for such an occasion. I'm not going to tighten anything down tight until I get that crossbar on. And then I'll go back and tighten everything up. I've already done the other side over here. It's a mirror image of this. There's no difference. It's the same thing. So it's already there. See if these bars are going to line up. Okay, so this does have a certain, it'll only go in one way. So that's what it'll look like without the cases on it. We'll get all these tightened up and then we'll mount the bags up and see how they look with the bags on it, get some pictures of it. Well, after we did all that, we at least ought to see if the case fits on here, if we got the right kit or not. I believe it fits. That ought to do pretty good. They don't stick out real far, pretty close to the bike. Even over this muffler, it's above it, so it doesn't have to stick out, so that's a good deal. We'll take it outside and see how it's gonna look. That was a look at installing the side case mounts and the top case mounts here on our new Suzuki V-Strom 650. I appreciate you all hanging around and checking that out. I'll link the source for these parts below in the description. I hope you saw something you can use. I invite you all to come back and see me. Till I catch up with you again next time, you all take care of yourselves. We'll catch you later.